I think I mentioned the other day that a friend of mine has recommended me to watch Expanse on Amazon Prime. So I kind of watched the first episode. It seems interesting. AF came in. Yeah, no worries, buddy. No worries at all. Might have to do the green bit again because I just went over the bloody line. Was that a 10 or a 5? I think it was. No, it's not. It might have been was it a 5? I don't actually know. That seems a lot lighter than that. 15. Don't know what colour it was. It might have been this one actually. I'm going to take a risk. And it paid off because it was. Perfect. Right. Move on here for a sec. Me just have a drink. Number 1. Let's get a bit of that done. Spot there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out another way of being able to do my paint by numbers because I've got this chair now. Maybe find some kind of lap table or even construct one, you know, so I could probably sit back and do this in more comfort. I think I'm gonna have to look into it because my chair's like I said, I've owned it for what 16 years or so. And it's in very good condition, but I can't see me ever selling it because you know it's a good chair. So I'm thinking that I might just modify it for purpose. That went. Come on, you're better than that. Thing is, when I do these paint by numbers, I don't really do them for anybody else or reviews or anything. I genuinely just do them for me. And it's going to be nice for my granddaughter, you know, when she wants to, if she's interested in about how it come together. Don't these people know the first 2 hours and the last 2 hours of every work day are for actual work to be done? They're waking up and getting ready to leave. Exactly. It's like the world didn't get the memo. Yes, it's irritating. It's like your work problems do not trump or supersede my need to wake up in a calm, collective manner. Do they not also realise that you're gonna hold a grudge against them for actually making you work that early, and thus making them wait even longer for the problem to get sorted out? I'd go so far as to say it's almost as bad as biting the hand that feeds. very difficult when you're going over black with a lighter color without making it look like it's smudged. I wish I had a better quality camera so I could actually just show you what I mean. It's a pain. In my opinion, it doesn't look good. It just looks like that you've messed that bit up. I mean, it wouldn't take much for me to just say reset someone's email password without telling them. Well, yeah, exactly. You know. I can confirm that chickpea cakes are amazing, by the way. And they shouldn't actually be that good without really putting any extra weight on. Just want to let you guys know that. It's like a little hidden gem. Right, let's not do the rest of that. Right. Let's bring the big boys. Maybe not that big. Go for this one. So. Yeah. Lovely. But again, now I'm working away from myself. Now, it has the word cake in it and crab. It's not an ingredient. It better be loaded with sugar and topped with icing. Honestly, it hasn't got any sugar in it. You use like a bit of, what do they call it, maple syrup or honey, and it's just really good. Like, it's incredibly sweet, like a really sweet cake. It's stodgy and very moist in the middle, but it's just really nice. And like, you know, let's be fair, if you're trying to lose weight and you still want to have a treat and have sweet things because, you know, you just can't stop thinking about it or whatever, it's a nice compromise, right, without it actually feeling like it's a compromise. Like, it shouldn't taste as good as it does, if that makes any sense. That's that bit done now. Oh. It's like one of those life hacks that actually works. Right, now, did I really miss number one there? I did. What a flank. Here, we're starting to get the main body done and finished now. I have a feeling I'm going to have to go over this again because, like, I keep moaning about this paint and it being very watery. It is. I might do a bit of an experiment with these paints, and I was thinking about leaving the lid off for a few hours to see whether or not that, like, drying out some of the moisture that's in the paint will help to thicken it up. I might give that a go once the painting's done. Lump. Can you get off, please? No, you want to stay there forever, didn't you? Come on, get off. There we go. Your name's not down, you're not coming in. Do 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 do. I was listening to an 80s and 90s mix of music on She Who Should Not Be Named yesterday. It's funny how nostalgic you can become just by listening to music. Old memories and stuff. God, I'm such an old man now. I don't like it. Don't like it. I don't want to put no lighty on. Which one shall I use for this? I'm thinking, because this is 6 and I know I've got to do it again. I think I might just use this brush and I might start from the bottom here. 5, yeah, that's 5. Right. I know you guys can't see this, but trust me, I'm doing something down here. See, cool. Yeah, you'll see it coming up here in a second. Yeah, definitely gonna have to go over this again. This purple paint has been a pain in my backside since I've done this. So again, you know, pay no attention to how it looks, because if you look at this bit here, I went over that, I went over the leg again to make it look better. But yeah, it's just the paint's very thin. Well, by rule of thumb, the fact that I had paints that were too dry on the last paint by numbers I did, and that this one's been really thin, theoretically, if the Goldilocks thing is in play, the next lot of paint should be perfect, right? That will balance out the universe. Itchy eye. I'd be interested to find out if anybody has the inclination to do a paint by numbers after seeing me do them. How many people would actually just give it a try to see whether or not it was something that they would enjoy doing? Yes, this is definitely going to need another coat, which is all right. I can't even try and like put it on thicker because it's just so thin. I must finish off watching the X-Files. I've never watched them. I think I'm on season 3 or season 4 at the moment, in and amongst everything else that I'm watching. But I kind of want to finish them all and watch the films. It's kind of funny actually when you Google each episode. Everything in there is pretty much real, which was kind of bizarre. There. Someone just came in and said they need me to actually be productive. What? Well, I mean, are they going to increase your wages tenfold? I mean, you know, they got to pay a premium for that. Some people have no concepts of right and wrong, do they? This leg is actually going a lot quicker than I thought it would. But then again, like I said, the paint's really thin. I said it a couple of times now, but my brush control has definitely got a lot better. It surprises even me. Ah, sugar. Well, I have to talk about brush control, then I make a mistake. Well, that's justice for you, right? Ugh, come on. Not bad. This is a sick one. And that is also a sick. There's a couple of them, Danny. Get in there with I can. Thought that would have been way too thick for that. Sorry, I'm not talking much because I'm kind of concentrating not to go over the line because I'm using a brush that's clearly too big. And I'm just too lazy to clean it out. Well, it's not laziness actually, just... There we go. It's coming together quite quickly now. There. Late. A bit up here. actually sitting here at the moment. I'm trying to think of things to say and things to talk about, and I'm trying my hardest to not sit here and constantly keep bleating on about like mental health or like, you know, the troubles that I've been through and stuff. And right now I can't think of another subject. That's another thing that's really annoying about suffering with all of this. It's like, because it's at the forefront of your mind all the time, because it's made such a huge impact to your life, it is almost impossible to discuss a different subject. And I also find myself, I do this with my wife a lot. Well, it helps if other people in chat are helping drive the conversation. Well, yeah, no, yeah, but you know me, Christ, you've seen me being here completely on my own, and I'm still rabbiting away. But it's like I've tried to make myself steer clear of just talking about me not being well, bringing everybody down, or bringing some people down, right? And when I actively sit here and I'm trying, okay, I'm thinking like, no, don't say this, don't say that, you shouldn't say this, you shouldn't say that. It's like, okay, well, I've got nothing else to say then. And it's horrible because, like, it's like the realization that I can't think of anything else. Yeah, but if other people are actively chatting, it's everything to talk about. For example, my overactive hot water heater. Well, yeah, no, that's true. That's overactive. Oh yeah, with your scalding temperatures. No, I get you. I mean, obviously that makes it easier for me because I can kind of flow off your conversation and we can talk about it and whatever else. I completely understand where you're coming from. But what I'm saying is that unless I'm talking about what's wrong with me or whatever else, I seem to clam up a bit. And then I try and talk about films and stuff that I've watched and TV series, and then all of a sudden it always seems to segue back. And it's, from my part, it's kind of annoying, you know, because it feels like I'm just this one-trick pony all the time. Not all the time, you know. I think you get what I mean. It's just frustrating, that's all. Right, I think we're on. Oh, really? That was a number one as well. What a plane. Right, let's grab the other brush. I think we could do this with. I'm going to try this with that one. Go back to number one here. I do have two number one. Okay. Or maybe it's because there's so much of it. All right. Well, here we go. Start off just putting that in there, get a little bit off the brush, off the sides and whatever else, and then try and see if we can work our way down here without I mean, it's working. Is it ideal? Probably not, but I'll make it work. I think another thing of it is the fact that I can't stand it when people just when they sit and stream or they'll make a video and they just don't say anything. It's like, yeah, I'm interested in what you're doing, but I'm also interested in you, and I'd like to be somewhat entertained. And don't get me wrong, I'm not for 1 second suggesting that I'm entertaining, but you know, at least the attempt is there. In one of my pet peeves with a lot of streamers, I'm actually starting to think it's maybe not set up. Oh, what's this? It sets the lowest setting, but if I share it, jumps really hot. That's strange. Yeah, that doesn't seem right to me. You should be able to set that really low. I don't know. Maybe the heater's actually turned up too much where the gas is concerned. I'm guessing it's a gas heater. All of those little mistakes there are gone now. Okay. I have one of those showers that has a knob control of the temperature, not separate and cut. Oh, okay, I got you. Oh, that's weird. Well, the thing is if you've got it set that low, then something's doing something that it shouldn't be doing, because you should be able to just turn it on low or cold. And if you're not able to do that, then something's not been done right. Okay, let's get that little bit there, hopefully without going over the line. Oh, look at that. It's like I'm the foster son of Picasso or something, really, isn't it? I mean, it's not, but right. I didn't actually think I'd get this much done today. I have to be honest, I just sort of sat back and my stomach started to hurt again. This is getting a little beyond a joke. Right, I think what I'm going to do with this is, should I add some flow? Let's see how we go. Poet, and I didn't even know it. I should have added some flow, actually. I might try my trick from the other day, just swizz it up with some water. I've got to concentrate on this bit, because when you're going over with a dark colour, it's much harder to try and correct it. I mean, it's not impossible, I'm just saying it's harder to correct than what it is going over it with a lighter colour. I'll paint on that. Just about do it. Really shouldn't be using this brush for these bits up here. I should have just changed it for the other one. But kind of being a little cocky, because I seem to be getting really good at brush control no matter which brush I'm using, which is really nice.